I want you to pay attention to this message carefully. It is going to change your life. So this is going to be part 2 of our purpose series. It's going to be about 5 or 6 videos in the series. We've done part 1. It's on YouTube. Kindly go into my bio. You will see it there. The part 1 is there. This is going to be part 2. We started this series because most of the time the messages I receive in my inbox, can you please recommend books for me? I just finished school. I want to do this. I don't know what to do. A lot. That's why we are starting. Once you get to know your purpose in life, it eliminates all kinds of confusion, right? When you know your purpose is why you were created, why you are here, what you are here to do, the value you are here to give to humanity. That's your purpose. So when you know the value you are here to give, it gives you a destination of your life where you will be in the future. And when you have the destination, all that you need is to look for the direction to that destination. That direction is the books you buy. So if you know who you will be in the future, you won't be confused on which kind of books you should read. Right? So this is part 2. If you live an unpurposeful life, these are some of the problems you face. Number 1, you always feel frustrated. Most of you feel very, very, very frustrated in life. You feel there's something wrong, but you don't know exactly what it is, right? Deep down in your heart, you know something is not right. There's something off, but you cannot pinpoint that it is this or it is that. So you always look sad, especially when you are alone. When you are alone, frustrated, you don't know. You feel everybody is going and only you are stuck. And the consequences of this is that most of the time you resent yourself. My nose is big, my head is like this, my forehead is like this, I'm not like this person, and then you begin to hate yourself. If you continue for a longer time, you see that you start resenting others too. So the reason why we need to identify our purpose and start living a purposeful life is to eliminate frustration. As simple as that. Number 2, if you live an unpurposeful life, 99.99% you attract the wrong people in your life. Purpose always guides your decisions. I told you, purpose gives you a destination. Okay, my purpose is to become A. So because you know what you will become in the future, your decision is guided. I'm not supposed to do this. This guy is right for me. This person is right for me. Okay, this is what will help me get to A. If you don't have any destination, that is, if you don't have any purpose, you just choose. Number 2, if you live an unpurposeful life, you are not going anywhere in life, in your head. And because of that, you choose to follow people. When you start following people and the way they behave, those people's lifestyle is what you adopt. And that lifestyle become like a mask in front of you like this. Any other person who is walking around is attracted to the mask, is not attracted to you. Because the real you is not the life you are living. Because most of you just want to belong. So the lifestyle you are in, deep down in your heart, you know that's not who you are. You move because people are moving. You are not moving because you want to move. You just want to belong. As simple as that. And because you just want to belong, you decide to copy the lifestyle of others. And whenever you are copying somebody, what you've copied become a mask. And people who also enjoy that same lifestyle find you attractive. But they don't know that the lifestyle you are living is not the real you. That's not what you like. They are wrong people. That's why you are always feeling frustrated. You are always not happy. Number 3, you are never confident. You always feel less of yourself. If you live an unpurposeful life, you are never confident. Purpose is the reason you are here, right? And the reason is to offer value to humanity. When you identify your purpose, it automatically tells you how valuable you are and the value you are offering to humanity. So you always feel useful. You are not just here to just walk on the surface of this earth without giving anything. You always feel useful. People want you. And one of the greatest needs of man It's important. Everybody wants to feel important. When you don't know why you are here, it means you don't know the value you are here to offer, and it automatically kills your confidence because you feel useless. I told you, you can never build confidence outside yourself. You can never build confidence outside yourself. Confidence is always internal. If you build confidence around what you do, your job, your business, your marriage, your money, and all that, it's temporal, because everything you are building confidence around externally, somebody else has more than you. Once you get to meet somebody who has more than you, your confidence will still go down. Your confidence will reverse back. You always build confidence internally. And the greatest way to build internal confidence is knowing who you are and what you have. I've covered that before. It's in my pinned video on TikTok. Knowing who you are and what you have. That is what gives you confidence. What you have include your purpose. What you have include knowing your purpose, right? Your gifts and your potential. So when you know what you have, you combine that to who you are. Who you are is your origin. That is where you came from, plus your identity. When you know your origin, when you know your identity, and when you know this, you are unstoppable. Number 4, a life without purpose. You always feel empty. You always feel empty. Number 5, you always fear to commit. You are always afraid to commit. Commitment in relationship, commitment in business, commitment in anything. When you are in a relationship with somebody, you can't commit. You are afraid of what will happen. Do you know why? It's because you don't trust your judgment, whether you chose well or not. It's because you don't know your purpose. Because if you know your purpose, I told you from the beginning, you know where you are going. And where you are going will guide your steps. It will give you direction. That direction will guide you on what to expect from a man, what to look out from in a man, or what to look out for in a woman. But here is the case, you don't know your purpose. So you chose blindly. So you are afraid to commit. What if it doesn't go well? Anytime you don't know your purpose and you are faced with a choice, it feels like a trap. You know why? You don't trust yourself to know whether you actually made the right choice, or you are actually going to make the right choice, or you are not going to make the right choice. Number 6, when you don't know your purpose, you always feel jealous of others. You always feel jealous of others. Anytime you hear somebody is winning, especially if the person is in your circle, you feel jealous. If somebody is living a purposeful life, the person is planning his life well, the person is always calculative. Okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, Anytime you are around a person who knows what he wants, you feel bad. You feel jealous. When you know your purpose, jealousy dies. Jealousy dies. Because you yourself, you are busy doing your thing. 7, when you don't know your purpose, motivation dies quickly. Motivation dies quickly. You get motivated. Right now, somebody is watching the video. Somebody can go through my video. Hey, okay, this thing, I'm going to do it. The moment you scroll past it, or the moment you leave the platform, your motivation and the excitement you had dies. It dies. So when somebody is speaking to you for the first time about something, encouraging you or motivating you about something, a new challenge, you feel very excited to start. You feel very excited to start changing your life. You feel excited to do this and do that and do that. But the moment a little time passes, then everything crashes. Purpose in itself is a motivating tool. When you know your purpose, I told you again, it gives you a destination. There is your vision in the destination. When you look at your future in pictures, you know, okay, this is who I will become in the future. That alone is a motivation. It motivates you to take the necessary steps today so that you can get that bright picture you are seeing in your destination. So knowing your purpose in itself alone is a motivating tool. Once you don't have purpose, there's no motivation tool. There's no motivation tool. So you always want people to motivate you before you do something. When you know your purpose, no, you don't need motivation. Me, I don't need motivation. I don't listen to motivational speakers. I am not a motivational speaker. If you are following me, never think I'm a motivational. I am a developmental speaker. I don't motivate. Nobody motivates you to eat your favorite food. You only need motivation when you are not doing what you like. So number 8, you always chase pleasure. You always chase pleasure to escape emptiness. You are always chasing pleasure. You are following sex, you are following alcohol, you are following humanizing, you are following this, that. Do you know why? Because when you are left alone, you feel lonely. You can't be by yourself. The moment you are left by yourself, you feel empty. You always want to be among groups. Personally, to you, you don't have any meaning for your life. So you act based on what others see. Your definition for pleasure is determined by others. So if others see sex as pleasure, alcoholism as pleasure, humanizing as pleasure, that's what you adopt as your pleasure. So whenever they are moving, you follow. Whenever they are moving, you follow. Because when you are left alone, you feel empty, you feel lonely. This is a sign that you are not living a purposeful life. The last one, you always fall into problems. You always fall into problems. There are so many, but I'm going to end it here. You always fall into problems. When you know your purpose and you live a purposeful life, it's not everything that you involve yourself in. When you know your purpose, you get out of 99% problems because your life is guided. You are always calculative. So most of the time, the problems you are going through is just because you are living an unpurposeful life. It's as simple as that, right? So this is going to be part 2. There are a lot here. I'm going to create a platform and I will list a whole lot for you. Then you check. There are a lot of problems, there are a lot of consequences for not living a purposeful life. You continue with the benefit of living a purposeful life. Then the next video, I'm going to give you the step by step of how you identify your purpose. You'll be confident you know your purpose, and that will guide you on the kind of books you should buy to change your life. That will guide you on the kind of relationships you should enter. That will guide you on the kind of steps and decisions you should be making today. That's what I came to tell you.